Opening day for the Washington Nationals of Major League Baseball, but all the attention in the DMV is on the Episcopal High School Maroon.
Welcome back to Episcopal High School in the Humble Bowl.
Welcome back to Bryant Field.
Live from Bocock Wrestling Cage.
I'm ready for this game. Oh,
Great
shot.
Wow.
Here he goes up, puts it down.
He's going for the win. That kid is not getting up.
Wow. Takes it almost 60 yards. Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, what a shot that shot in.
She is really a dominant player. To Winnie, another goal. Another great one from Winnie Hughes.
Swing and a miss, strike and a miss, swing and a miss.
She's going to put a shot up over the head, and she scores! Puts the soccer team on top in the second period of overtime. Back at the overtime. Goal! The kid does it. The Maroon getting really fired up, and I can help to get fired up too, Charles. We're going to need this. We need this energy today.
It's a beautiful day for baseball at the Dawson Baseball Diamond. I am Jamie Biondi here with Min Win. Min, spring has sprung on the Episcopal campus. Who are you most excited to see play today for the Maroon?
It has to be Jamie for sure. I mean, he's a sub for Esentino, and he's hurt, and he's a star player.
Nicodim, number 25, stepping up to play center field today. Can't wait to see how that turns out. It is the Episcopal High School Maroon against the Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School Lions. 80 degrees-ish at game time. The clouds have covered the sky, which is probably helpful for the outfielders to see the ball a little bit better. We're just about to get underway. Lineups are being exchanged and ground rules at home plate. Min, what do you know about the success of the high school team so far this season?
I mean, so far on their spring trip, I think they did good. I think they had 3 wins to 2 losses, which is a positive turnout. But so far in the regular season, they haven't been doing too great. So hopefully this game is a game to turn things around and hopefully get a few more wins.
It's a tough league. Of course, this is a non-league game against Charles E. Smith. Not a team that I've seen much before playing against other Episcopal teams. Have you seen them in action in other sports?
I have seen them in basketball, I think, and the Episcopal team crushed them. So hopefully.
There we go. Hopefully that was prophetic for the baseball outcome.
Hopefully it's the same, yeah.
You can see the fans lining the brick wall behind the Dawson Baseball Diamond. We have players signing autographs, it seems. Senior representation is strong. That appears to be the entirety of the cross-training roster right there, just waiting to get their voices warmed up and get to doing some good old-fashioned baseball chirping here on a beautiful Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, we can see it's the whole squad plus Josh Koo.
Josh Koo representing the sophomore class. Phenomenal English student, I can tell you that much. Min, you have experience of that firsthand. You sat next to him the whole year in my class.
Yeah, I mean, phenomenal guy, phenomenal roommate as well. He's here to cheer on the team as a representative of the JV squad, actually. So.
There it is. What do you think about the makeup of the Maroon? We got a really good split among the different grades here in terms of our roster.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, both teams seem to have like a pretty even split amongst freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. So hopefully it's like an even matchup in terms of that.
There we go. Yeah, it looks like the Charles E. Smith team has 5 freshmen they're dressing for today's game. That's big. Class of, what does that make? Class of 2029, the 9th graders there?
Class of 2029.
That's impressive. We're getting old.
Yeah, I mean, that could mean 2 things. Either their freshmen are just really good and they've been brought up to varsity, or the school just didn't have enough players, so the freshmen.
There you go. Perhaps a small program.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out based on the caliber of the play as it goes on.
Yeah.
As you can see, the field in pristine condition as always.
Hey, is there camera 3 coming up?
Here come the Maroon out to their defensive positions. We've got Thomas Sigler, senior monitor as well on the hill today. The pride of Alexandria, Virginia. And let's see, who do we have around the outfield playing right field today? We've got Drew Littlejohn. In center field, we have the aforementioned Jamie Nicodem. Over in left field, we've got Adam Haddock representing the 9th grade. His brother also, of course, on the team. Truman Albright at first. Who do we have at second baseman?
I think that's Brennan Casey by the looks of it. We have Billy Toomey at shortstop.
There we go.
And Hill Porter, it seems, at third base.
And I believe, we're a little far away, but I believe that is Moses Wurzberger Lopez behind the dish as usual. A proud resident of North Dormitory, my neighbor. The wind is quite extreme.
The wind
might be a factor. The fence, the temporary fencing we have here, bent over a little bit in the wind. Looks like the ball's going to be flying out of this stadium. We may just see some fireworks with some home runs today.
Hopefully we do.
Sigler looking good in warm-ups here. Right over the plate. Fans filtering into the stands. And you may be able to pick up that wind on our microphones. Holy moly, it's blowing out here.
Yeah, it's blowing hard.
We're just a week or so removed from a tornado warning in the DMV area. Min, what did you do to prepare for that tornado? Would you charging devices and keeping things safe?
I mean, I was doing everything that you could. I went and bought snacks at the local
There we go.
At the local market. I got my phones charged, obviously. Did all the laundry, stayed in the room, made sure not to go outside or else I've been blown away.
Those sturdy walls, we were fortunate no one was harmed as far as I know. Tornado did not materialize in our area at least. And it looks like we are ready for the first pitch.
Ready for action.
Charles E. Smith sending up a left-handed batter to lead off here. Wind really blowing at the start of the game. And we start off with the ball just outside. Sigler totally focused there. A fly ball out to center field for Nicodem. And that's the first out of the ball game.
That's a great catch by Jamie there. Really stepping up for the team as a sub, and looks like he's doing great.
Lions must have heard he was a late addition to the lineup because they challenged him from the jump there, but he was up to it. Back to a right-handed batter with one out. A ball inside, just a little bit too tight there. What do you think about those blue and yellow unis, man? Where do we stack up with the visitors?
Yeah, I mean,
strike one.
I'm not sure.
Seems like you might be into the classic maroon. The white, no pinstripe on the home pants there.
Yeah, I mean, like the blue and
Strike
yellow
two.
combo, totally like a normal combo to rock. Just not my thing, not my style.
Not your cup of tea.
Yeah, not my cup of tea.
Echoes of the Rams of the NFL there. There we go. That was strike three. First K of the day for Sigler.
Swing and a
Not
miss.
too shabby. We've got two down in the top of the first here.
Boop.
Up comes another right-hander. Sigler deals. Ball inside, got away from it a little bit. May not look like it on the camera there. The wind is definitely a factor already. Another ball, that one perhaps a bit low.
And Thomas, I actually heard from
2-0 count.
a few guys around that he's actually a little sick.
Oh, this could
this
be
game.
reminiscent of the Michael Jordan flu game. So
could.
far, moving in the right direction. Just a check swing and a foul ball there. 2-1 count. Fighting his way back is Sigler. Outfield playing to pull there. And he yoinked that one. That's going to make it a 3-1 count. Maybe some first inning nerves, maybe a little bit of illness coming into play there. See if he can settle down.
Yeah, could be the wind also.
True, throwing you off. Feels awfully lonely standing up there on top of that mound. He deals. Another fly ball. Popped on the infield. And that one will fall in no man's land. Like we said, the wind is going to wreak havoc today.
Yeah, I mean, I think all four of the guys there were just confused about where the ball was going to go. The wind just had the ball going left, right, everywhere, man.
Not the end of the world. That's why you have to get the leadoff man out. We got 2 in a row down, and now we've got to face the cleanup hitter with the runner at first base. Taking a nice healthy lead there. And the batter is plunked. Men will be at first and second base with 2 outs still here in the top of the first. Not the end of the world. If you're going to hit a batter, you might as well do it on the first pitch, eh? Don't waste any extra ammo.
Yeah. Looks like the Charles E. Smith School has two ducks in the pond.
Definitely an RBI situation here.
Yeah.
And they'll send up another lefty batter here like their leadoff hitter. See if the Maroon can quash this little rally opportunity. Sigler sets. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Strike one of the most important pitches you can get out there. Doesn't really matter what the pitch is as long as it's a strike. High school baseball, it's all about getting ahead in the count. That makes this one 0-1. A little bit low, 1-1 count. Healthy lead there at second base, but not too much attention being paid to him. High risk move trying to steal third base with 2 outs. So goes the baseball wisdom at least. Another one low. That was a ball. Ball 2, 2-1 count now. Sigler sets and delivers, and the ball is popped up. Looks like it's going to get out of play. And it is. That is a souvenir. We'll reset at a 2-2 count.
Wind is really blowing here.
Sheesh.
And it doesn't seem like it's about to stop it anytime soon.
That one a bit low and inside, and that will make the count full. This will give the runners an automatic start with 2 outs. You'll see lots of motion happening as Sigler delivers this next pitch. See if they can put away the inning. That is strike 3. Way to deal, Thomas Sigler, and the Maroon will come to bat having put up a 0 on the defensive side. What do you think about that start for Mr. Sigler there, man?
I mean, that's a pretty good start based on the fact that he's actually sick. No scores on the board for the Charles E. Smith School, so I think that's like the best start you could probably get.
Not too shabby. We'll certainly take it. Meanwhile, while the varsity boys are playing, we have softball just beside us. Exciting times for ball sports out here at Episcopal.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they have a game or if they're just practicing.
Looks like I see some Red Sox over there. I think that must be an opponent.
It does look like a game, yeah.
Not sure. Hopefully we'll get to call one of those ones soon.
We were going to do one on Friday, but it seems like it's going to rain, so not doing that.
Rain forecast all day tomorrow. Not a good day to be out playing ball. Looks like the Charles E. Smith Lions are sending up a right-hander here, number 14. That, according to our notes, is Grant Levy. We got a little tip before the game from some of the Lion players that Grant is among their superstars, so we'll see what he can do with this Maroon lineup.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Grant. A few of the guys on their team said he was probably the best player on this team, so.
That away. Always good when your best player happens to be a starting pitcher.
Yeah. Grant on the mound.
Last few warm-up tosses coming in here, and then we will get our EHS lineup started. Looks like, are my eyes deceiving me, Min? Can you see, is that number 5 Thomas Sigler leading off here?
Yeah, Jamie, it's kind of hard to see from where we're at, but it might be. It is.
We are deep in center field. Sigler trying to help himself here on the offensive side. He will lead off, orange cleats and all. He settles into the batter's box, and we are back in motion here for the bottom of the first. A strike on the outside corner. Not a bad one to take, Min. The conventional wisdom says leadoff hitter, you got to take the first strike, let your team at least see something there. Now Thomas will settle into Hack. Oh, he bends away from that one. A little off-speed pitch. Get a little dirt on those pants there.
It's a pretty strong reaction.
1-1 count. And he swings and delivers. Fly ball shallow center field.
He's going.
Number 3 settles under it, and that is the first out. Fly ball to center field. We might see a lot of those today with a little more power. Some of those might just go out if this wind keeps blowing as it has been. And a lefty steps up. That looks like Wurzburger Lopez, the catcher. What's the scouting report on him, man? What do you know about this young man?
Wurzburger, I know from last year that he is a super good guy to bat. He
Swinging
hits
on
it
the first
there.
pitch. Foul ball.
But it is a foul ball. But from what I've seen, throwing, catching, on with the bat as well, just a super all-around guy, can do it all.
Always humble too. That's one of my favorite things about him. My former student, my current neighbor.
Ooh.
Takes a hack at a ball low. Looked like a splitter of some kind there. A little trickery coming from our friend Grant Levy there on the mound. 0-2. That floats up and away. Another off-speed pitch. Wurzburger Lopez spits on it and says, I'll fight again at 1-2. Nice pitch, good contact. That's a foul ball. Stays 1-2.
That looked good just for a moment there.
Could have been. Looked to me like he was trying to go the opposite way. That's probably the right approach with the ball up and out like that.
Yeah.
See if he can make an adjustment on 1-2 here. He swings and laces one down the left field line, but just foul. Another souvenir for a fan.
I mean, you have to feel for both guys because they have to adjust to this wind that we've talked about the whole time.
Not easy out there today.
Not easy to adjust to the wind.
Here he goes again, 1-2. Spikes that one. That'll be 2-2. can see some good tennis action happening behind the plate on the camera there. Jack Grace in attendance. Another foul ball.
Another foul. Just can't seem to get a clean hit on the ball.
And everything going the opposite way too, which is interesting. Not a fireballer on the mound by any means, but Wurzburger Lopez is definitely working the other way.
Yeah.
That one falls in, another ball, and it'll be a full count. See if he can get on base here. He's got some good wheels. Maybe make something happen on the base paths. Oh,
That is
close
a ball.
one. Goes for a ball. He takes first base. The Maroon have their first base runner. Here comes the three-hitter. That is Truman Albright at the plate. He takes a ball high. 1-0 count.
Yeah, Truman is actually going to be.
Excuse me there. That may have been a balk called. I'm not sure what happened on that one. But Wurzburger Lopez has trotted to second base. Runner in scoring position now for Albright. Must have been a balk called. I'm not sure what happened there. No fight put up by the opposing coach there. 2-0 count. Albright will be looking for something good to drive in a run here.
Yeah, Truman actually should be our best guy to bat for this game. He is a
swing.
Kenyon College commit, I believe.
There we go, Kenyon College.
So some real skills right now.
Not too shabby. One count here. Ooh, spins it in just high. Ball 2-1. Takes a hack. That'll be a 2-2 count now. Swings right through it. Still alive with the bright green bat there. Let's see what damage he can do. Pitcher sets and delivers. Low, and Wurzburger Lopez takes advantage. He is in standing at third base. Not a wise throw there. That could have gone awry and scored the game's first run. Luckily, the third baseman pulled off the bag and got it.
Yeah, I mean, what a play from Mo. Seeing the opportunity there to just get to third base.
Now, if you're Albright, you got to drive this run in. 1 out. All we need is a fly ball, ground ball to the right side. Oh, it bounces away. Wurzburger Lopez is coming home. Not in time. That is the game's first run. Not only a walk, ball 4, but also run scores. 1-0 high school. You love to score first. We'll see if they can add to it. Still just 1 out. Up comes a left-handed hitter.
I mean, from that play from Mo, you kind of see that the kind of guy that he is, always trying to find an opportunity to score.
Albright wastes no time in sliding at second base. Not a particularly close play.
Slides in.
They're going to have to pay a little more attention at first base to the big leads there the high school is able to get. Let's see if Hill Porter can drive him in.
Hill Porter should also be a star player for our team here.
Oh, big swing. The off speed has given us fits early in this game. Spun that one in. Oh, 2 count. Ball 1, 1-2. Albright not getting a very aggressive lead at second base. Shortstop's giving him plenty of space. Let's see what Porter can do. In the dirt wisely. Oh, Albright takes off.
Oh,
good read.
That's it.
Makes it to third base. He is running all over the base pass. That seems to be part of the game plan today, Min.
It does. Seems like they're just trying to find the opportunity to get those runs in.
Foul ball. Still a 2-2 count. As soon as we get on, we get all the way around that diamond and come back home. So we're back to 1 out and 2-2 count here. Let's see if Porter can get him home. Again, all it takes is a fly ball. He has a lefty, can even just pull it on the ground. Oh, he takes strike 3 right on the inside. Tough. 2 outs. The Maroon do not want to strand Albright at third here. Would love to bring him around home.
Yeah, this is great stuff from Grant on the mound here.
We got Adam Haddock up.
Adam Haddock representing the freshman squad on this team.
You love to see it. That'll be a ball low. 1-0 count. Albright takes the lead off third. That ball is stroked
He hits
to
it.
shortstop. Oh, safe at first. The run scores. Just a pretty routine ground ball, but that did the trick, eh?
And what a turnout for the Episcopal team here. One good run, score, and a guy on first base.
Love to see it. So that puts us up 2-0. We'll see if the Lions can settle down and make that for the first inning. But of course, the Maroon would love to strike again. Let's see if they continue the aggressive base running.
Yeah, this is going extremely well for us, actually.
Haddock takes a hop or two off first. The throw over. He is back in time.
Haddock tried that play there. Didn't seem to work out.
This looks like it might be Nicodem here at bat.
You said what? Okay. Yeah.
The steal there. Haddock in safely. Ball almost caught him. Okay, again a runner in scoring position here for the Maroon. Let's see if Nicodem can bring him home. Ball low. Not too bad for Nicodem, eh? He's freshly into the team, into the lineup, and he's bat number 6.
Fresh into the team, and he's doing great. Read that pitch perfectly there.
Big swing, stepped out a little bit on that one, and it's a strike. Again, the leads aggressive at first base, aggressive at third base, not so much at second base. That one stays up high, ball 3. Spikes it. That's going to bounce away, which is going to allow Haddock to get to third. Nicodem walks to first.
And great stuff from Jamie there, being able to get 2 guys on the pond.
You'd love to see it. On-base percentage rules the world. It looks like we have a visit from the pitching coach perhaps here.
Yeah, it looks like he's not too happy with what's currently going on with this team.
Certainly a long first inning here. Momentum is swinging decidedly the Maroons' direction. Put Me In, Coach, a classic of the airwaves here. Soundtrack does not disappoint. Min, what do you know about the JV team? Any other than good old Josh Koo? Anybody to look out for on that squad?
On the JV team, we actually have a lot of swings on the varsity team. For instance, Drew Lil John is a varsity and JV swing.
Putting in some time with both.
Yeah, but not anyone currently. Jamie actually is probably the best JV player.
There we go. Keeps playing like this. He may not be JV for much longer. Let's see who we got here. We got number
Billy
7
Toomey.
coming up. Billy Toomey representing.
Billy Toomey currently batting.
Big swing, strike 1. Runners on the corners here. Would love to get one or both of them home to keep this strong start going. Runner goes, not a care in the world for the Lions there, as is often the case in high school baseball with runners on the corner. Sometimes the best play is just to hold on to that ball.
And Jamie gets that run.
Not too bad. First stolen base at the varsity level. Save that ball for the memorabilia container later down the road. A ball low there.
Another ball. Billy Toomey, actually a close friend of mine.
No way. There we go. All right, give us the dish. What do we know about this guy?
He loves the sport from Houston, Texas. Obviously, the ball game is big down in the South. And he is, I believe, also a big star player for this team.
There we go.
Despite this being his
that ball
first year.
clips him. Hit by pitch will load the bases. Toomey to first.
And that looks like it hurt, by the way. He's limping over to first base.
Tough one. Definitely an off-speed pitch. Nothing retaliatory, even though the Maroon clipped one of their batters in the top of the first. No ill intent there. And up comes Little John himself. There's the Episcopal curse in action, man. You were just talking about him, and here he is, batting number 8.
Yeah, this is the second year, I believe, for Drew on this team.
That ball spins in as a strike. 0-1 for the second-year player here.
Comes from New York, so obviously is known and
swings through it, strike 2.
Familiar to the baseball game.
Gotta love New York, New York.
And it looks like Episcopal has all the bases filled.
That ball is low. That'll be a 1-2 count.
So they have to make a play here to get a few of these guys.
Let's see it. He's got to have the best nickname on the team. I heard them the other day calling him Big John. That is the utmost creativity right there. Ball outside, 2-2. Count is even. 2 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 outs. Episcopal scored 2 so far. Would love to break that even number streak with a few more runs here. He swings and he misses, and that is the end of the inning. Not too bad a showing for the Maroon, though. We'll take 2 in the top. I mean, in the first inning, bottom of the first.
Not too bad at all, but kind of a letdown where we had 3 guys on each base, and none of them could get a run back. But
would have loved to score some of those, but
overall, though, great stuff
there
from the Big E.
And Episcopal, of course, will send Sigler right back out. Taking their sweet time getting out in the field here.
Yeah, I mean, when you have that lead, it's kind of just mind games with the other team.
Love to see it. What do you think Nicodemus feeling coming back out? He just got into his first varsity game, drew a walk, made his way around the bases. What's going through his head right now, man?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, feel like he currently loves it. Obviously, going into the game, he must have been very anxious, but being able to perform well, get a few of his teammates to score, I think that's the thing that you would always wish for as a player.
That's the way. How do you think baseball stacks up with the nerves of other high school sports? You know, shooting a big free throw in a playoff game, kicking a field goal against Woodbury. Where do you think baseball stacks up?
Yeah, I think it's pretty high. You're standing still if you're at bat or if you pitch. Your one pitch could mess up the whole game, so it's very high.
It's big. It's a make or break kind of sport.
It's a very tense sport, yeah.
Fans appear to be enjoying it. Hammy Sloan appeared to be sucking his thumb there. I'm not 100% confident about what was going on with that one, but we'll let that pass.
Guess he's nervous.
We've got a little pause here as the umpire figures something out with the Episcopal coaching staff, and Sigler sets to deliver the first pitch of the inning. Number 4 for the Lions. Swings right through it.
Swing and a
Great
miss.
pitch to start us off on 0-1 count. And a rip down the left field line. That is a fair ball, probably extra bases. Let's see if Episcopal will come down. Throw comes in, not in time at second base. He is in standing with the leadoff double. Certainly not the way you want to start an inning where you'd love to put up a 0 and keep that lead, eh?
Yeah, I mean, as we saw that ball kind of go there, the wind just picked the ball and just kept it going.
Haddock hustled over to cut it off, but not quite in time to keep that runner at first. And so we have a runner in scoring position before we've recorded an out here. Let's see if Sigler can keep him there.
Yeah, with what we saw just there, I think the game plan for the E is to have the outfielders kind of.
Oh, he pulls that one. Runner advances to third.
Kind of stand more back towards the railing, as the wind can just send the ball.
You can play a little more conservatively, can't you, with a lead? Maybe let a couple more singles drop in, but avoid some of those extra base hits. But now, of course, we have a runner at third. Still nobody out. Number 8 at bat. That looks like it might be A.J. Sal's. His job is to get that runner home. Let's see if he can do it. He hacks, and that is a foul ball right in on his hands.
And Thomas has to step up here to make sure that that guy on third base does not leave.
And that includes working with his catcher Wurzburg or Lopez there, right? No pass balls, no wild pitches, or else that runner may be coming scampering home.
Sure, looks like a ball.
That was a close call. 2-1 count, I believe, from this angle. Sometimes a little tough to tell. Oh, right up the middle. Will that get the run in? It looks like it will, but we'll settle for an out. Oh, it gets by.
That is not great.
Not the best fundamentals from the Maroon there.
It looks like that was, in fact, Truman Albright who missed that ball there. Not the greatest. So the Charles E. Smith School actually has 1 score and 1 guy on first base.
Still nobody out, unfortunately. The Maroon would love to turn 2 here. Let's see if Sigler can deliver a ground ball. Just a bit low. That'll be a 1-0 count. Delivers. That's going to be up and out. Got to settle down now and throw strikes. That's the best possible thing Sigler can do here.
Yeah, looks like his balls are either going left or going to the floor.
Tough to keep things straight down the middle here. Oh, a strike, even though it wasn't squeezed by Moses back there. That's a lifesaver. 2-1 count, it appears.
Looks like we have quite a few fans here as well.
Not too bad. You can hear a little heckling, little chirping happening back there. Swing and a miss. That's a 2-2 count. Say what you want about baseball, often considered by modern teenagers to be a little boring, but it's definitely the best heckling sport out there, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, when you have just a bunch of guys just standing around.
Oh, a drive into the left field. Oh, and it gets by Haddock. That's going to score a run. He sheds the cap in frustration.
And the wind just picks the ball up there.
Let's see if they can keep that batter at second. There he goes. Number 5 delivers, and the ball game is tied.
Tied up with the guy on the second base. Bad miss from Adam there.
That's frustrating. It happens, though. The ball, you know, still early in the season, sometimes tough to gauge how tall the grass is, right, how much the ball bounces. High school baseball fields are very wildly different. Episcopal likes to keep the grass nice and tight, almost like a golf fairway, but that is not the case everywhere, so it's tough to get into the right habits there.
Yeah, and Adam's quite new. This is actually his first year as he is a ninth grader, so
Of course.
definitely that miss there gave him probably some bad stuff in the guts.
You love to see. I
nervous.
really like that move after a little mistake in the field. Love to see Hill Porter go over and just calm down his pitcher, Thomas Sigler. That's a senior move there, a real leadership moment, and he starts it off with a strike.
That was a great pitch from what I saw. Straight down the middle, fastball.
Let's see if Sigler can keep the good thing going. Oh, just a bit low, 1-1 count. Umpire not liking the low ball here. Thought that one looked pretty good from our angle.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
That'll do. That's a 1-2 count. He's nice and ahead. Still nobody out in this inning, unfortunately, but they'd love to keep that runner at second base, keep this score tied. A slice and a foul ball. Almost got the on-deck hitter there. Thank goodness for helmets. Two count. Sigler settles in.
Ooh.
And he plunks him. Bounced it right into the shins there.
Almost hits the kid.
I believe it did hit him, in fact. We'll see what we can do here.
And Thomas looks upset from that pitch there.
Moses may have gotten the worst of that one. He is down.
Ooh. Looks like it hit the quad there, maybe.
Good thing about catchers, they're always wearing protection.
Yeah, but looks like even with the pads and the helmet and everything, doesn't.
May take a moment.
Yeah.
You can see the cloud cover here on this, what was quite a sunny day earlier. We do have a little bit of sun poking through. You want to know something cool I found out today, man?
Yeah, what's up?
So Reverend Pippin, our new assistant chaplain, when the Nationals, Washington Nationals, have their home opening day later in the month, Reverend Pippin's husband, who is a Navy pilot, will be doing the flyover in an F-16. How cool is that?
There you go.
The fun thing about our campus is we're close enough we will definitely be able to hear it. We might even be able to see them flying up and down.
Yeah, I mean, he gets the bird's eye view, am I right?
Not too shabby there.
Of the ceremony.
One of the perks of being in the DMV, we have no shortage of military aircraft coming and going over our heads.
Yeah, we have planes, helicopters going over here all the time.
As the father of a couple of toddlers, that is always entertaining to see the helicopters coming and going. Wurzburger Lopez slowly getting his wind back here. Looks like he'll be okay with a little further breath. Infielders are gathered around shortstop.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough guy. I've seen him come back with a lot of ball wounds, but he always gets up and keeps playing.
It's not easy being a catcher back there every pitch. That was my primary position way back when. Kind of the marshal of the field back there, you know? The only one looking out at everybody else, commanding the game. Sigler sets, we are back. Runner's still at first and second, still nobody out.
Oh,
Contact
that's a
but
hit.
foul.
It's a foul ball.
The sun is certainly out a little bit now. We'll see if that causes any havoc in the outfield.
Yeah, it's harder to track the ball now as the sun is out. If they hit the ball to that left field there, it's going to be hard to see.
Just wide. Wow, that looked pretty good from here. Sigler sets again. Another one up and out. Toomey doing a good job at shortstop, keeping that lead runner close. Sigler delivers.
Ooh, that was a little bit too high.
Almost got the bat there. Good thing he dropped that thing down at the last second.
Yeah.
Trying a little off-speed pitch there. We'll reset and try again. That's a strike right there.
And Billy Toomey, as you can see, stays close to that kid on that base there, making sure that he doesn't get anywhere.
Episcopal certainly been doing more damage on the base paths than the Lions, but that hasn't stopped them from evening up the score. That is a foul ball. Looks like it'll get out of play. Oh, I correct myself. That is caught by third baseman Hill Porter. A little tough to see out here with the glare. Nicely done. We got one down.
That's great stuff from Hill.
And you love to see Toomey hustling to cover third base. You never know at high school baseball, even though that ball barely left the infield, that could have been a tag-up kind of situation if you're sleeping on defense. Big hack. Is that going to fall
hit.
in? That'll fall in
Comes
for
to
a
Drew.
hit.
Drew gets it. Oh, looks like he drops it, though.
Little bobble, but he delivered it home in time to save a run. And yet the hit parade keeps going for the Lions. Much to the chagrin of Sigler, the bases are loaded. There is just the one out.
Ryan, put it back on. Do you want him to take it off?
We are right in the meat of the Lion order here. Fresh count, bases loaded, one out. Let's see if the Maroon can shut him down and keep any further runs off the board. A swing right away. They've switched up to be quite aggressive in these counts.
That's a hit, but it's a foul.
Foul ball, 0-1 count. It looks like the mentality for the Lions is, if he gives me something over the plate, I'm going to try to smack it.
Yeah, and it looks like the Charles E. Smith School has all three players on each base, so this could be a big play for him.
Another big hack and a foul ball straight back. 0-2 count. Sigler's got him where he wants him. Would love to see a strikeout here or a double play even if we could, but let's see if he can get out of this jam.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets the strikeout here, that'd be pretty awesome.
Pretty ideal.
Loads up.
Oh, almost got him to bite. Oh, and he went around. Tough call from the infield umpire there. That is strike three. Sigler puts him down on a half swing.
And you can see there
two
he's
outs.
very happy with what he's done. 3 strikes and no balls.
Oh, ball low and in. Close one there. Could have gone either way.
And this umpire isn't going to give it to any of the low balls. That's a hit.
That one stroked out to the outfield. Little
right
John
field.
settles under it. Makes contact with the glove but cannot hold on. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, 3 runs will score. The bases are cleared and it is 5-2 Lions. Not the outcome we were hoping for.
And what a hit from the Charles E. Smith team. Drew looked like he had that ball there, but kind of just drops it.
Again,
Has a great arm on it.
That may be the sun. The sun really is poking right where he was looking for that ball. He got leather on it, but could not hold on.
You could be right. As we said earlier, the sun just coming through makes it super difficult to track the ball, especially long balls like that one we just saw.
Ball low. Sigler's going to try to stop the bleeding here. Just that lone runner at second, having cleared the bases. A hack, and it's a foul ball, 1-1 count.
lot of small mistakes from, well, not small, some pretty big mistakes from the outfield here.
Couple defensive miscues in the outfield. Not the end of the world. The night is young. See if they can recover. Good stop by Wurzburger Lopez there, who appears to be fully healthy again. Keeping that runner at second base. Still 2 down. The Maroon came so close to ending this inning, and they are still going.
Ooh.
Ball high, a little bit of an overthrow there. See if he can settle down. The wind continues to blow even though the sun is shining. Sigler looking in for his sign. He sets. He deals. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. A strikeout here would be a good momentum booster. We need to get some runs back in the bottom half of the inning. Still only top 2 here.
Oh, that's a hit.
Contact.
Looks like it's going out though.
Out of play over the visiting dugout. Everybody will regroup. We'll try it all again. One more strike. We'll have the Maroon out of this jam. Toomey scampering behind the runner. He is going. It is on the ground. Let's see if Albright can handle it. Safe. He's coming around home. An errant throw there by number 27. And that would make it 6-2. A little bit of small ball. Seems like a dose of our own medicine there. We kind of started things out with, you know, a little scrappy play, and now not just the big hits from the Lions. It's also those little plays making us hurt.
Yeah, a lot of big hits from the Lions. You can hear their bench celebrating.
Hyped up down there. In fact, they're all gathered right there at the entrance of the bench, congratulating the folks coming home to score. See if Sigler can stop the bleeding. That one is up. Ball 1.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear the chirps from the bench of the Charles E. Smith School's team. And super high spirits from all those runs they just scored.
Such a momentum sport, baseball. The runner goes. Wurzburger Lopez throws. Not in time. Couldn't hang on. Toomey. He may be hurt there. That was tough contact. Tried to apply the tag high up on number 2, stealing the base.
Kicks
Not
up a
quite
lot of dirt.
effective. Looks like more frustrated than hurt, thankfully. Runner at second base, still 2 out.
And I mean, take me back to your game days, Jamie. Like, how did you deal with all the chirps?
Woo. Don't have to deal with them when you're the one dishing them out. I was known for a chirp or 2 in my day. That ball bleeds inside, and it's by Wurzburger Lopez. Runner takes third base. I was captain of my high school baseball team, which meant when you're captain, you gotta maybe quiet down a few of the chirps. But in the years before that, I was a ringleader, that's for sure. As I'm sure you would have been. Were you on the diamond?
Yeah.
That's a strike. Laced it in. Would love to put this guy away with that runner still at third base. We'll see if Sigler can do it. Pitch count is definitely elevating in this inning.
A lot of pitches coming.
And that'll be strike 3. Nicely done. A nice high pitch. He swung right through it. And that is that.
And the Maroon containing them, having that third base player not being able to get a run in, but still not the greatest stuff from the Maroon.
We are going to send things over to sideline reporter Brady Hopkins. Brady, what do you have for us just beyond the left field fence?
What's up, everyone? Brady Hopkins here with the outfield report. Great start from the Maroon, getting up to a 2-0 lead in the first inning. Just now, they had a little bit of a rough top of the inning here, letting up 3 runs, and they're looking to come out, get back here on offense, produce some big hits. They'll be looking to Truman Albright and Thomas Sigler to get them on base and hopefully bring them home. See you for the rest of the game. Over and out.
Thanks, Brady. We would love to see those senior leaders do some big bashing here. We got some ground to cover. But what do you think, man? You think these boys can do it?
To come back, it is tough, but I think for sure with just ability, tenacity of our team that it is possible.
Episcopal Maroon having a bit of a kind of huddle there in between innings right during that report. That beautiful shot coming your way thanks to camera operator Marin Condre. We've got Eliza Hicks and Margie Whitaker rounding out our camera crew, holding things down.
I mean, Jamie, if you were the coach, like, what would you be saying to the players right now?
It's tough, you know. High school baseball, there are going to be those physical errors in the field. You gotta just shake those off, and you got to keep putting the ball in play. We've seen what that's done for the Lions. Episcopal's done, like we said, more of the small ball, a little bit less of the big hit situation. So we'd love to see a couple line drives this inning to get us back.
Yeah, hopefully we get a few big plays here just to make that gap smaller.
Looks like we got, is that Brennan Casey coming up, the number 9 hitter?
Brennan Casey it is.
See if we can, they call 9 the 9 spot in the order, kind of the second leadoff, right? If you can turn the order over, let's see what we can do. A little bit of a pause here as the coaches figure something out with the umpire. Perhaps some gamesmanship to keep the Maroon out of a rally. Slow start to this game. Lots of action on the base paths. Things are getting figured out in terms of the lineups. And Coach Webster of the Maroon is taking his usual spot over by third base coaching box. And looks like we're moments away. Hard to believe it's still just the bottom of the second with all the offense we've had so far. 8 runs scored, just 2 of them for the Maroon. Here we go. That's a great pitch. Strike 1 to start out. Casey will try to make something happen. A right-handed batter. Another 9th grader on this team. The youth movement. Maybe they can save us. Strike 2.
Grant looks like he's on form today.
Not too bad. You'd think after a long inning like that, sometimes the pitcher gets a little bit thrown off, but not Levy. That ball bounces away. 1-2 count. Turned into quite a nice afternoon after such a warm day. Lots of students today out and about. That ball is laced right at the second baseman, unfortunately. 1 down. But that is the kind of hard contact we're looking for. Love to see that find a gap next time. Min, did you have some good time out in the sun today? I heard people were sunbathing. I saw lots of flip-flops, lots of quad use today.
Yeah, I mean, I actually have some flip-flops on right now, so it just kind of
You cannot make this stuff up. He is living the spring at Episcopal dream.
But the weather.
That's a strike right there. Sigler back to the top of the order here.
But the weather has been really kind of just up and down.
Lots of cold stretches this winter, eh?
Yesterday it was cold. The day before that was hot.
Strike 3. That ball sits right where it's supposed to be. Yeah, everybody thinks the spring's going to bring just a gradual warming. Of course, it never works out quite that way in Northern Virginia. Hopefully we're through the snowstorms, but of course I've probably cursed us by saying that right now. We got a snow day coming, I'm sure. Moses Wurzburger Lopez takes over at the dish. We got 2 out. You know what you hate to see after a big inning like that for the Lions? You'd hate to see the Episcopal Maroon go down 1-2-3. That would be a big morale crusher. Hopefully Wurzburger Lopez can settle things down. It must have been a ball up and out. Umpire not giving anything on the outside of the plate and up. Nice rip by Wurzburger Lopez. That ball is out of play. You can hear the bench from here. Certainly they have not given up hope. It is early yet.
And Moses seems to get a hit on all of these balls, just have been all been foul balls.
That one stays up. Close call. Ball 2, 2-1 count. Levy sets and delivers. Wurzburger Lopez drills one over towards first base. Misplayed, and that gets through to the outfield. Wurzburger Lopez turns first, and the Maroon have their first base runner of the inning.
And Wurzburger is fast. I mean, if he kept on going there, he actually might have gotten to the next base.
So we've got Truman Albright coming up. He had a walk the first time around, came around to score after a couple of stolen bases. Let's see if he can make some similar magic happen in inning number 2. Checking him at first. Good stop by the first baseman there to keep that ball from going towards the sideline. Albright settles in. He's one of the big boppers. If a Maroon are going to go, they got to follow guys like Albright. Ball out and away. 1-0 count.
And Truman, I want to see some big hits from the guy.
Certainly's got the muscle to provide it. Wurzburger Lopez is going. That is a ball up, and the throw too late. Bounces away. He is safe. Another stolen base.
And it looked like he was out there, but he somehow makes it happen.
Bit of a misplay on the infield. A bit of a low throw from the catcher. Now Albright is licking his chops. I believe the count is 2-0. I think that was called a ball high. Levy sets. Wurzburger Lopez still dancing off second. He's going. That ball is in play. Temporarily, perhaps. No, first baseman settles under it, makes the play, and that is the end of the inning. The score stays at 2 for the Maroon and 6 for the Lions, and we will head to the top of the third.
The night is still young, but not the greatest stuff there from the Maroon.
Would have loved to see a little more offensive action. Can't always be so.
Few more runs.
Min, have you ever been to a professional baseball game?
No, I haven't. This is actually my first time that I'm going to watch a game for its full length. So
huge. Takes a little bit of stamina. Maybe this will be the year too. Episcopal Activities notorious for sending kids out to some nationals games. I know the seniors are heading out to a game in May as part of their graduation week festivities. Always a fun time. Man, which among the seniors will you be saddest to see graduate this year?
I mean, I'm close with a lot of the guys, but definitely Charles.
Charles Fisher.
Our head mon. He was actually my prefect on my floor my freshman year. So built a super close bond with the guy, and just sad to see him go.
It's gonna be tough. It always feels tough this time of year to be getting ready to lose some of our strongest leaders.
And it looks like we have an update here of the Nats game, 10-4.
10-4 for the Nats, middle of the 9th inning. Not too shabby for the hometown squad. Nationals, of course, forecast to be at the bottom of the barrel in the National League East with a few kind of superpowers outspending them. Bit of a rebuild year. Nonetheless, an auspicious start to the season. The Maroon throwing the ball around, getting ready to start off the top of the third.
Looks like they're doing a little team huddle before. Always gets the spirits ready.
There we go. Before we leave the topic of leadership, man, who you got in the race for upcoming leadership roles? Who you think might be stepping into the head monitor role this time in the fall?
I mean, head mon is always that role that everyone wants. A lot of great candidates, I believe, on the guys' side. I'm not sure about the girls, but for the guys, Brady and Sawyer, few other guys are leading the pack. It looks like there's a hit there.
First pitch laced into left field. The Lions continue to jump on first pitch strikes. And the Maroon are going to have to contend with another base runner right there at first base. We got a new pitcher here that caught us a little bit off guard. Number 10, that is Timmy Albers stepping in for the Maroon.
Timmy Albers, I've never seen him pitch, so let's see what he can do.
Obviously, the Lions got to Sigler enough that his pitch count was elevated, forcing the Maroon to pivot to Albers here. Looks like Sigler has moved to center field, replacing Nicodem there. Perhaps, is that Nicodem over there in left field now? I believe it is. So Nicodem shuffled over. Haddock is now in right field. That means Littlejohn was the one replaced. Perhaps, well, I got to brush up on my high school substitution rules. Not sure if he can be substituted back in. I know he pitches in relief every now and then. Albers delivers a strike.
And Thomas is now in the outfield.
Thomas patrolling center field. Hopefully arm not too sore from a 2-inning outing. Lots of pitches, unfortunately. Let's see how Albers handles this challenge. Ball inside, gets away from Wurzburger Lopez. Bit of a wild pitch. Runner advances to second base.
And it's just gradual progression for the Lions here.
They are pesky. No let up in this lineup, top to bottom.
They just get to first, and the next base, and then they score.
Campus dog sighting. We got Ginger to the left. We got Roscoe to the right. Local celebrities are here. Let alone Rev C and Miss Echo. They don't even get a mention. It's the dogs that are the real stars of the show out here at Episcopal baseball games.
This is JV Lax.
Albers delivers, swings through it. That is strike 3. 1 out. Runner still at second.
Good stuff for Albers there.
You love to see it. Not exactly a fireballer, but the junk that he's throwing up there is working, or at least was on that batter.
Whatever works.
And again, we got Toomey dancing around behind the base runner, keeping him close. Albers delivers high, ball 1.
And Billy Toomey making sure to track that kid. Watching his shadow.
Albers sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. Good pitch up and away.
Good stuff from Albers there. Can't really see what type of pitches he's making, but seems to be working.
We do have the top of the order on deck, so this is number 1, the 9-hitter. Episcopal would love to settle down. Runner goes. Wurzburger Lopez's throw is too late, a little pulled off the bag. Ball trickles over towards the dugout, but Albers recovers it. Runner is down.
Looks like he's hurt.
Seemed like a non-contact play. Not sure what happened there. Must have hit the ground hard on the slide, holding the arm a little bit.
It's like a shoulder injury, maybe.
Albers taking a little walk around the mound while the runner at third base settles in.
And Timmy, I can't tell if he's anxious or if he's just confident in doing this role here.
Not too shabby so far. The key with relief pitchers in high school baseball games, you just want no walks. Load up that strike zone. Let's see how he does. He delivers. The ball is stroked over towards Hill Porter. He's going to make the catch just on the line there. That makes 2 outs. High school would love to strike back with a pretty easy inning on defense. Let's see if they can do it with one more.
Good stuff from Hill, being able to just get that ball, getting out.
A couple of those plays over there for Hill. He's got a better angle on it because the sun, when he's tilted towards the field, is not in his eyes at third base. Albers delivers. Looked like that one stayed up high. We are back to the top of the order. for the Lions. Starting off with the left-hander, that's a common tactic among baseball teams. Left-handers get out of the box a little bit quicker, so often a little better on base in terms of their ability to get down the line fast. Another ball, I believe that count is 2-0. Runner taking the lead off third, not paying him much attention as Albers. He sets, he delivers. Swing and a foul ball. 2-1 count. The Episcopal crowd lines the brick wall. They are loyal. Doesn't matter the score. They are there for their buddies. Let's see if Albers can do him proud right here. Nice pitch, another foul ball, 2-2 count.
And Albers, it seems that his style is not to just get the ball there fast, but like changing up the speed of the pitch.
Love to see it.
Really messes with the batter.
See if we can get a strikeout here. Up and away, that won't work. Full count.
So he let go of the ball a bit too early there.
Here he goes for the full count. Delivers one behind the batter. The runner's going to crash home. Albers isn't able to get there to cover in time. That runner's going to take second base after his walk, and he's out. A little too aggressive there on the base pass for the Lions, so the Maroons sit him down, but not before they can score one.
Good stuff from Billy Toomey, preventing that base run, but the Lions do still score.
And we are headed to the bottom of the third inning.
And the Lions' scores right now have been a combination of both us doing these small bad plays, but also them creating these big plays.
Yeah, they have that small ball and the big ball punch going on. Excuse me. Let's see what that Maroon offense can muster here.
Going back to the MLB, Jamie, what do you think about Shohei Ohtani being joined by a bunch of, stars in the league?
Ohtani and the Dodgers are certainly the evil empire. The Yankees still among the favorites in the American League, but the Dodgers are certainly heavy favorites overall for the World Series, and that is a huge part due to Ohtani. They added Kyle Tucker, former Astros and Cubs superstar, on a free agent deal over the summer. They've got Mookie Betts. They've got Blake Snell. They've got Yoshi Yamamoto. They've just loaded, and they're spending and spending and spending, and I think it's great for the sport. Min, you think that we will ever see NIL deals come to the high school level? You think Truman Albright in 2035 could be making $10 million playing first base for the Maroon?
That's a tough question to answer because the way NIL is now at the collegiate stage, it's just insane how much money these kids are making. I'm not too sure about the high school level though, because it's just, I think, a bit too volatile, too much risk for brands to do anything.
Certainly true. I guess they'll have to. High schoolers will have to settle for being low-level influencers for now, accepting only the glory that they win on this field and no big-dollar contracts. Number 14, Grant Levy's still out there for the Lions for his third inning of work.
Grant Levy, he doesn't seem like his arm's getting tired or he's like slowing down or anything.
He's managed to keep the pitch count relatively low despite that early threat from the Maroon, who will send up Hill Porter here to start things off in the third. Let's see if the senior can get something going.
The wind's starting to pick up as well, so.
Continues to be a factor. They're playing awfully shallow here in the outfield. No respect for Hill. Maybe they just confidence that Grant Levy can keep him in the infield there. That first ball's in the dirt, ball one.
After this inning,
He delivers. That's going to be ball 2 low and in. 2-0 count. Favorable outlook here for Porter.
Wait, you're right. I did just hear Black Betty.
Hill's having some good reads on this ball, on these pitches.
Where's Hill headed to college? You got that inside, man?
No, not yet.
Got to dig deep. He swings through it, and that is strike one, 2-1 count. Still a good hitter's count here. We'll see what he can make from it.
Not sure if he's going to continue playing the sport in college, so.
That ball is up and out. 3-1 count. This umpire's giving nothing up and away.
Not a lot of insights.
Let's see how Hill handles the 3-1. Swing and a drive through the infield. That'll do. That's what we've been missing, those hard hit balls. He rounds first base and returns to that safe space. Single to right field. Not too bad.
Great hit from Hill there. He's really good with the nerves. As a senior who's been playing, I believe, for four years, he's used to this stage and performed well there.
Pretty impressive. Here comes Adam Haddock. Grounded over to third base the first time around. Hill is running right away. That ball is laced and falls in center and gets by the center fielder. Hill will keep going and going and going. And there goes Adam Haddock all the way to third. Will he take more? Hill Porter's going to score. Adam Haddock standing at third base with a lead-off, perhaps an error-assisted triple, we'll call it. But a good single into center field that was misplayed into a triple.
And good stuff there from the Maroon. All you need is one hit and one mistake from the opposing team, and stuff like that happens.
And you pounce. And interestingly, it looks like we're seeing the Maroon take one of the Lion tactics here, right? They were jumping all over the pitches early in the count. That is exactly what we just saw Haddock do. Here comes, I believe, Nicodem back up. See if he can keep a good thing going. Last time he made some hay on the base paths with the stolen base. Let's see if he can deliver. Good old Adam Haddock here. Again, all it'll take with just no out would be a fly ball, even a ground ball to the right side would do. That's a ball low. Got to have this run. 3-7 is a very different ball game from 4-7. Nicodem takes a strike. Softball appears to be locked in a 0-0 game over there, if my eyes are to be believed. Very rare. Episcopal softball games tend to score up in the teens and 20s. That's a ball low.
Yeah, I think there was a game on Tuesday where it went to 31-17.
Holy moly. This one, comparatively, a pitcher's duel. Here comes Nicodem again. He swings, and that is a foul ball. Would love to see him drive one here.
And Jamie, how hard is it to actually hit one of these balls? I mean, I've never played, so.
The toughest thing in sports. That's just my professional opinion. Hitting a baseball, especially when you get up into 90+ mile per hour, that is no easy task. And yet these guys do it every day. It takes a lot of practice. He swings and he drives it into the infield. That ball is going to be caught by the center fielder coming in to dive. An excellent play to keep that runner at third base. Nicodem puts the ball in play, but unable to score that runner.
Looks like he had it there, but it didn't come to fruition.
Haddock scampered off the base paths and then had to come right back. Next up, we've got Billy Toomey stepping in, the pride of Houston, Texas. Let's see if he can plate Haddock. Still 3 for the Episcopal Maroons, 7 for the Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School Lions. That is a bunt. Scores the run, and he's out at first. That is a productive out right there. And just like that, it is 7-4. We're back to the small ball, interestingly alternating. A big hit, and then we are right on back into using a bunt to get that run in. And next up, we've got Drew Littlejohn, the lefty, steps in. Swing and a hack foul. That is an 0-1 count. Would love to see a new rally start right here.
And that bunt did look okay there. Could be a new tool for the Episcopal team.
Got to be a good bunter. Ground ball to second base. That is played cleanly over to first, and that will end the inning. But the Maroon get 2. Crawling our way back. It is 4-7 as we head to the top of the 4th. The Lions will send up their 2, 3, 4 hitters here. Looks like Albers is back for another inning of work. And we're going to send things over to Brady Hopkins for another sideline report, this time with Dalen Jackson, star JV lacrosse player. Brady, what do you got for us?
What's up, everyone? Brady Hopkins here doing the outfield interview with star JV lacrosse player Dalen Jackson. Dalen, what do you and the team need to do tomorrow to win against Good Counsel?
Mostly just get ground balls. You know, our main concern last game was just getting ground balls. We didn't have our best opportunity doing that, but you know, this game I feel like we have a great chance of doing that, and that'll hopefully win us the game.
And Dalen, what lessons can you take from our linebacker D-end collaboration during the football season into lacrosse season?
Well, as DN, you know, you have to have shortcuts. So, you know, being on the lacrosse field is also, you need to be able to be agility and, you know, shortcuts, getting to the crease and shooting goals.
I love that from you. Thank you so much. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the JV lacrosse game at 4:15 against Good Counsel. Over and out.
Thank you so much, Brady. That is what we do here at Episcopal High School. We have the multi-sport athletes. We got folks applying things they learned in one context to another context. And we got some great student athletes out here across all of our fields and courts. Man, who are some of your highlight performers from the winter season that's just wrapped up? Anybody you want to shout out that you thought did a particularly strong job?
Obviously on the basketball team we have Seamoss, Shuma, Ben.
That's a strike to start things out in the 4th.
Awesome basketball players. For the wrestling team, I believe we have John Terry, Alex Haddock, actually, a player here.
Ooh, a ball over his head, a little wild there. That's okay. Keep him on his toes. 1-1 count. This guy has struck out back-to-back times. I'd love to see Albers do the same here. So Alex Haddock's a multi-sport athlete there. That's not too shabby.
He is a wrestler and a catcher, so
we'll take it. Another one over the head. That is a 2-1 count. Albers has got to settle down a little bit here. See if he can do that. Still scoreless over in the softball game. They've entered the 5th inning. They're ahead of us. We are top 4 here as the Maroon take on the Lions on what has become quite a sunny afternoon with plenty of wind. That ball stays up. It is a 3-1 count. Sigler's still manning center field. He's playing a pull here against the right-handed hitter. Takes a timeout there. And he gets back into the box. The crowd has thinned slightly, but still plenty vocal here. Just up, that'll be a walk to start the inning. Not what you want to see, but we'll see what the Maroon can do with it.
I mean, we can't really hear them, but hoping that the crowd is working with the team, with the chirps.
That's how we do it here, right? Cheer for our guys. Let the other folks handle themselves. Roscoe Campus Dog coming over for a visit to the booth. We always love to see it.
A lot of dogs. Super smart dog, actually. Mr. Castle just shouted his name and he came running.
Not too shabby. Steve Castle, Episcopal legend, passing through. Always good to get a visit from Coach Castle. Another ball looked like there. Would love a double play here. If we could get one, keep things moving fast. Albers sets.
Oh.
Checks over at first. No motion here on the base paths. Thought we would see a little more running going on. Albers ready for another. Let's see if the runner takes off here. He is not moving. I couldn't tell. Was that a strike or a ball?
Yeah, I couldn't tell either. This camera angle we have currently a little off center. Now it's back.
Here we go. Albers will try to put this guy away. This is the number 3 hitter for the Lions. That ball curls in beautifully. A little curveball and a strike.
Like we said earlier, Albers' pitching style isn't about 95 miles per hour shots. It's more curveballs, just like doing all types of stuff to throw the batter off.
He's wily out there. That ball bounces in low. Got to keep pounding the zone, especially as we get through the meat of the Lion order here. The wind is peaking right now. Jerseys are flapping. That ball curves in for strike 3, looking not too shabby. And they kept the runner at first base. That's what you like to see out of the Maroon.
Albers is stepping up here for the team with his beautiful, beautiful curveballs.
He'll be headed to Villanova in the fall, following after his parents, who met on Villanova's campus.
Oh, wow.
That ball bounces in. Wurzburger Lopez blocks it, but it gets away. And the runner is safe down to second base on the wild pitch.
We have the ultimate team here coming through.
The Episcopal Ultimate Team, among the best in business.
Among
the
the
pride
best.
of Northern Virginia. Charlotte Bonner, standout athlete on that team.
I played actually last year.
What made you hang up the ultimate cleats, man?
I mean, just like the sport was very hard.
Not too easy.
A lot of weekend stuff to do. If you're into it, it's awesome. But the weekend tournaments for me were just not it.
A little much?
Little much.
Albert's got a 1-0 count here. Would love to see strike 1. And there it is right on cue. Ball laced over the dugout, and that'll go out of play. Still a runner just at second base here. Hill Porter gave it a look, but wasn't able to get there. Alberts is even 1-1. Yeah, the last time I played Ultimate Frisbee, it was the faculty Ultimate Frisbee, maybe against seniors, I can't remember, but it was against the students. I laid out for a catch, tore the skin all off my arm.
Ooh.
Never again. Never again.
Turf
Just
burn?
A little bit of turf burn for me on Greenway Field.
Oh.
But a memorable moment. We were absolutely thumped by the students in that one. Unlike the basketball, where we reign perennial champions. That ball bounces in, 2-1 count. See if Albers can get this guy. This is, of course, the cleanup hitter. Bit of a threat. He deals. Another one over his head. Hard to tell if that's a strategy at this point. He's had a few of those, and they seem to be keeping the Lion hitters guessing a little bit.
Looks like he's trying to. Did he curve that ball there? Not sure.
May have been a bit of a spinner. He deals. Albert's going to have an uphill battle to get out of this one. Swung on him, foul back. I believe that brings the count to full, 3-2. Still just one out.
Full count.
Apologies if the feed is picking up a little bit of the wind noise here. It is really blowing. We've reached that time in the afternoon when many of the other afternoon options are winding down and passing by the baseball field. He delivers to second base, trying to pick him off. A little trickery there, not in time. The runner's back safely.
Almost had it.
Nice play, not easy to pull that one off. Good to keep an eye on that guy. This time it's Casey checking on the runner at second base with a right-hander up. Toomey stays put at a shortstop position. Albers deals. Yoinks it a little bit away and up, and that will put runners at first and second base. Not the end of the world. Does set up a double play ball if you can get a ground ball to get out of this inning. Still just one out. The score sits at Lions 4, Lions 7, Maroons 4. Maroon 4. Albers would love to get ahead on this hitter. Let's see what he can do with pitch 1 in this at-bat. Toomey now holding the runner at second with the lefty up. That is laced to the second baseman just under the glove. Runner's going to round third base. He will score easily. Strong throw out there from Haddock. And the runner gets nabbed at second. Wild play. 2 runs score, but the Maroon do get an out on that back runner there. What was going on there, man?
And Billy Toomey did well there to get that guy out, but they still did score 2 runs.
So that means we are at 9-4, but 2 outs. That is a classic high school baseball play. A little bit of chaos, a little bit of action.
Yeah, when the gap is this big, I mean, everything's dangerous for the Maroon squad.
They really got to lock things down if they want to still have a chance in this one.
Yeah.
5 runs is no joke. 2 down, bases are clear. First pitch of the at-bat is a strike at the top of the zone. A little bit of off-speed there.
Sun seems like it's starting to come down, so hopefully. Ooh.
Yeah, that could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing, depending on where you are in the field. Maybe the right fielder's having a tougher time. Left fielder's looking like he's about to be in shadow. That's, again, Nicodem over there, I believe. Albers deals. The ball is laced into center field. Sigler is under it, loses his cap in the wind, but hangs on to the ball, and that is the inning.
And that's the experience there. Even though he lost the cap, he didn't take his eyes off the ball for any moment. Catches the ball.
Not too bad. Senior leadership right there, and we head to the bottom of the 4th with the score 9 for the visiting Lions and 4 for the home Maroon. They are going to need a little bit of a rally to get back in this one. Men, how's morale this time of the year? We got Easter break just 10 days or so away. We got spring break well in the rear view mirror. Seniors are in their final stretch. How are the sophomores feeling?
The sophomores, definitely a tense time for us, but as the sun starts to come up and the weather starts to get warm, I feel like our spirits are all up. If it kept staying dark and cold, not sure.
Daylight savings time can be huge psychologically.
Yeah.
Early March.
I had a few friends leave last year because the dark, moody, gloomy days, and without seeing their parents,
Can be
wasn't
tough
for them. Yeah.
Can be tough to handle. How does the weather here in Northern Virginia compare to yours back home?
Yeah, so I am from Vietnam, so Vietnam, a very tropical place, super humid, always hot where I'm from. I'm from the south, so it's always hot.
What about the Vietnamese baseball fans? Is it a big baseball culture?
It is not, but I think it is on the rise actually in Asia. Korea and Japan are actually the 2 big countries for this sport. Shohei Ohtani, obviously from Tokyo, I believe.
The Japanese star?
Yeah, I mean, where do you think he lines up in the conversations for GOAT?
Woo! You're asking a controversial question there. Hard to argue against a guy who pitches and hits at an MVP level. If he does it for a couple more years, I think he may have cemented his status. But he sure is fun to watch, as much as I don't know, as much as he beats up on my beloved New York Mets.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff that he's doing right now, like, we've never seen. And if he keeps doing this for a few more years, I think there's no argument for him being the GOAT. But right now, there is the argument that Babe Ruth is still the GOAT.
Another two-way star. You think Ohtani's got a lock on the MVP this year if he stays healthy?
I mean, from what we saw last season, it's hard to vote against him.
Brendan Casey up to lead off for the Maroon in the bottom of the fourth. We'll see if they can get something going on the base paths. Ball high to start the at-bat. Grant Levy's still in, proving to be a bit of an Iron Man here. Hopefully the Maroon can knock him out this inning. Pitch number 2 of the at-bat is laced into right field. That ball is going to get down and is going to get past the center fielder, perfectly splitting that gap.
Wind picks it up.
Casey heading to second. He takes a turn but stops there. Nice rip for Brennan.
Great hit there.
And here comes Sigler.
The wind working the favor of our team, picking up that ball and just having it go.
Not too shabby. Almost made it all the way to the fence there. Sigler flew out to center field in the first. He struck out in the second, getting a little new chance here. And that ball gets by the catcher right between the wickets. Casey's on to third base.
And it's about you make sure that you have to capitalize.
Got to get
on
him
those
home.
Mistakes.
Here comes Sigler. Pulled down the foul line, just out of play. I believe that sets us even at a 1-1 count. Casey at third, right by his head coach, Coach Webster. They're showing Sigler some respect in left field, playing extra deep there. That ball curves in for a strike. It is 1-2.
And our team has to score here.
You think this is a must-score inning?
This is a must-score
for morale. Big swing and a miss. That is strike 3 for Sigler. He went down fighting, that's for sure. Up comes Moses Wurzburger Lopez.
This sport is a big sport in terms of it. If you score, it could change the whole game around.
The Maroons certainly hoping for that outcome.
That is what we need.
Big swing on strike 1 for Moses. Swings right through it. He may be short in stature, but he's big in heart. Catcher's known to be a little bit stockier. Levy delivers. That's going to stay up high, 1-1. Casey still standing at third base, taking a modest lead. Wurzburger Lopez swings and gets the ball to the outfield. That'll get the run in at least. Wow, a circus catch getting turned around there by the center fielder. And the run comes home. That is Logan Drucksman there. We've been told he's one of the stars in center field. Made a great play, but couldn't prevent the run from coming home. Nice piece from Moses to get the run in.
What a hit from Mo to make sure that we get that score in. Drucksman there did a great job of catching that ball.
Well played, 2 outs. We got some junior celebrities walking by. Mackenzie Smith, Caroline Hoover, Mary Catherine Dries.
Some freshmen as well.
Addie Fowler, the living legend himself.
Damani Kim Sr. as well, a fellow teammate of mine.
There we go. Which team is that?
For JV soccer.
Ooh, that is where legends are made. The bases are clear, and that's strike 1 on Truman Albright here, stepping up, the number 3 hitter for the Maroon. He walked in the first. He popped up to first base in the second. That one is popped to right field. Again, another hat lost, and that'll put away the inning. The third out there for Levy. The Maroon do get one, but that ends it.
Looks like for our team, it's slowly but surely.
We're chipping away.
Yeah.
On to the top of the fifth here. Time is starting to get short.
But with a score gap this big, it does need a big play to happen.
Lost the graphics person.
Oh, done.
The graphics is up.
Got it.
If somebody walks by and I can get on it,
We got some fresh blood coming into play for some of our camera rolls here. Is that Julia Caulfield on camera one? Look at that.
That is Josie Rogers, actually.
Oh, Josie has tapped in. We got Marin still going strong over there in the left field corner.
Yeah, Marin's been here for a while.
And the Maroon hoping to put up a 0 in this inning. Albers is out there for another inning of action. This will be his third. Looks like we're running the same defense back. Softball has wrapped up. Not sure how that one ended. I saw 0 and 0 on the scoreboard. They may have been short. A scoreboard operator may have been the solution there. Maybe they made quick work of their opponent or vice versa. Pretty light game weekend for the home team this weekend. Not too much going on.
Yeah, not too much. Tomorrow we're doing JV Lax, actually, so.
There we go. We know the opponent for that one?
The opponent, I believe it's a really random school. It's something good. It's something good. I forgot, but apparently they're a really good Lax team.
A tough competitor. How's our JV Lax team looking? You done any scouting for them?
JV Lax team, I watched the game on Tuesday, and from compared to last year, they don't look too great. A lot of big guys on our team just can't pick up the ground ball.
Albers delivers a ball for the first pitch of the inning. Those ground balls will get you in lacrosse. Got to control the ground game. All the glamour goes to those passes in the air, but the ground balls will sway. Turnovers are key.
But as soon as they get good on those, man, I think we're unstoppable.
2-0 count, I believe, for Albers here. Delivers one high. The softball team walking right through our field of vision off camera here. Morale seems high. Albers delivers, that ball's fouled off. 3-1 count is our best guess from out where we are in the center field stands. From the Hummel Bowl, historic setting at Episcopal High School. Yoinks that one, ball 4. And just like that, the Lions have a leadoff base runner. That was the number 7 hitter. We head to number 8. 1 man on, nobody out. Would love to put up a 0 here. Looks like Coach Webster's going to go to a right-hander. He's bringing in Haddock from right field. Albers will shift over. Looks like he may just be trading spots with him to take over in right field. Definitely getting a new glove there. Ah, I stand corrected. That is Brennan Casey coming to the mound. Haddock's just coming in to huddle with his buddies. Perhaps to play second base.
And Billy Toomey, they're also getting quite close. Just
a little bit of
planning.
strategery.
Yeah.
Got to figure things out to keep that base runner first and keep the score where it is.
I mean, Adam wouldn't be a bad guy to have on bat. He has that size to just send that ball. And that is what we need.
Got to keep a strong lineup going. A few more warm-up pitches here for Casey. Albers does appear to be taking his spot in the outfield there. No rest for the weary here. You pitch a couple innings, you get sent to the outfield. That was true for Sigler, it's true for Albers. Hopefully they don't have to make any big throws. It can be taxing there on the mound. Casey looking good in the warm-ups. We'll see how he fares. We do have a warm-up pitcher in the bullpen for the Lions, which might be good news for the Maroon. They've struggled against Levy so far, so maybe some fresh blood coming in for the next half of the inning.
And from what I see, it looks like number 9, Matty Stillman.
There we go. The eagle eye of Min Win can't be beat. Casey almost ready. Looks like one more warm-up pitch, and then he'll be good to deal. So we reset with nobody out. Runner at first base. Albers takes over in right field. Haddock shifts back to second base, and Brennan Casey is the new Maroon pitcher.
And let's see how he does, because
Ball 1 to start things out.
as a freshman, this must be a nerve-wracking spot to be in.
We go senior to start, senior to relieve, and then freshman. Quite a cliff there. See if he can live up to his elders. Spikes that one a bit. That is a 2-0 count. Would love not to put this guy on base. Again, the count is 2-0 here with nobody out. Top of the 5th inning. Runner goes. Wurzburger's throw is high, just off the tip of Toomey's glove. He is safe.
He is safe. If Billy Toomey was a feet or two taller, he might have gotten
Could have worked. Could have worked.
Yeah.
Growth takes time. Nice healthy lead again. Maybe see some more running on the base paths here. Haddock cuts over and then recovers his position. We get a timeout called. Runner on second base. Still nobody out. Haddock right there at the bag, perhaps thinking about a throw over. Pitch delivered low.
And the pitch looked good from here, but it seemed low.
Tough. That'll be a strike. Good to get one over. That ball stroked out to shortstop. Runner will advance. Can we get the out at first? Nicely done. One out. Runner advances on the throw.
Great work there from our shortstop and first base.
Nice to see Toomey settle down after an earlier miscue. Baseball's one of those sports. There's plenty of plays in a game. You got to wipe away the bad ones and keep the good momentum going. I believe this is batter number 9 for the Lions. Number 1 on his jersey. He takes a swing at the first pitch. And that ball is fouled off. 0-1 count. Runner's still at third base now. Casey deals. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. Casey deals again. Big swing and a foul ball off the screen. 2 strikes.
And how do you think he's doing on the mound?
The composure seems maturity beyond his years, don't you think?
Yeah.
He deals. Oh, there was a swing. And Wurzburger Lopez is going to hold up the runner at third. Got to deliver home. Oh, the ball glances off the helmet. Runner scores. The batter advances, takes a big turn at second. Bit of a miscue there. Throwing the ball around too much. Should have been strike 3, but it was a drop third strike that turned into a run.
Miscommunication from the guys. I mean, we have to work on that.
And that puts the score at double digits. That is 10-5 now. We'll see if the Episcopal Maroon can keep it at that. Not really Casey's fault. He delivered the strikeout there, but ball in the dirt resulted in some chaos on the base paths. Strike 101 on the batter. I believe we're back to the top of the order here for the Lions. Another lefty. In the first, he flew out to center field, popped up to the third baseman in the second, and took a walk in the third. That ball is drilled into right field. We'll see if they can cut the run down. Albers, fresh off the mound, gets the ball in quickly and keeps that runner at third. So a hard single, but the run stays put.
Good stuff from Albers there.
No fatigue in that arm, despite having spent 3 innings on the mound.
Sure.
We come to the number 2 hitter. That looks like it's Grant Levy there, the pitcher for the Lions. They hope he can deliver.
Grant Levy, let's see if he's as good as batting as he is on the mound.
Runner goes, they throw through to second base, runner stays at third, but the ball trickles into center field. And that means not only without run score, but the base stealer is going to make it all the way to third base. 11-5.
And Tom Sigler does not look too happy with what just happened.
Again, the Maroon are getting into bad habits here a little bit, throwing the ball around more than they should. Casey sets. He delivers a strike.
Great pitch there from Casey.
Runner at third, score is 11-5. The Maroon would love it to stay there until they get a chance on offense. Ball stays up. Casey ready to deal. Takes a look. Swing and a miss. Still a little bit of wind out here. It's settled down slightly. Turned into a beautiful evening. That ball ripped into left field, and that will get down in front of Nicodem. Run will score. Throw comes into third base. That is an RBI single for Levy.
And Levy looks like he's still a threat as a batter.
And the score goes to 12-5. Not looking good here in the top of the fifth for the Maroon. They're going to have to put up a crooked number one of these innings if they're going to come back in this game.
Yeah, we need Truman or Adams, a guy of that size, to just send a ball over to hopefully us.
This would be quite a poke. We're looking at close to 400 feet where we are. Not impossible, but that would be highlight reel material. Ball in the dirt, beautifully blocked by Wurzburger Lopez there. He gets it back out to Casey, who's looking to settle down. Still just one out. Runner at first base. Throw comes over to first, not in time, safe. Double play here would be a godsend.
It would definitely be.
Casey delivers just wide.
The morale just does not look good right now.
You can see in the body language, can't you?
Yeah.
Team scores this many runs against you. It's never easy. It means your fielders are out there flat-footed a little bit, spending more time on defense than on offense. That ball is drilled over the third base bag. Fair. That's going to go almost all the way to the fence. Over towards Mark Mills, and out of play it goes. That's going to be fortunate for the Maroon to save a run, keep the runners at second and third.
And that looked like a monster hit for a second there.
Quite a laser. Smart play by, who's that over there now? Nicodem over in left field to put his arms up right away to make sure that the umpires called it as it was. Keeping runners at second and third. But a well-stroked double there.
The Lions currently have 2 guys on third base and the second base, so.
Adam Stillman coming up for the Lions, hoping to plate those 2. He swings the first pitch, strike 1. Good on Casey getting ahead there.
This angle we have here of the pitcher and the batter.
None other than Nobles on camera there, fueled up with a little Chick-fil-A, ready to rock. Foul ball. 0-2 count, way ahead. Got to make a good pitch here. You do have a base open, but you'd love to put him away. Still just 1 out. Casey sets and deals. Swung on and missed. 2 outs. That is a strikeout.
Good stuff from Casey there. No balls, straight strikes. That's what you like to see.
Here we go with 2 outs. Let's see how he handles them. Just outside. Ball 1, 1-0 count. Swung on and grounded to second base. Let's see if they can put him away. Speedy runner, but he is out, and that is the inning. They strand runners at second and third. Nicely done by the Maroon there. They head into the bottom of the 5th, down 5-12.
That is a big, big gap.
Nice play there to get the out. That was Haddock in his new position, second base.
Not much time left in the game either, so.
Just a few more turns at bat.
The Maroons need something big here.
And looks like they're going to get Hill Porter, senior leader, to start things off. We may be experiencing a new pitcher here, it looks like.
Let's see if I was right with Stillman as the
Stillman
pitcher.
brothers on this team. Looks like from the roster we've got, they've got a couple of pairs of brothers on this team. That's always a recipe for good chemistry, eh?
Of course. That familial link-up, I mean, that's something you can't really practice. It's just from birth.
From birth. Who, men of the siblings you know who both attend, or more than 2 attend Episcopal, who are the most famous campus personality? Oh, that is Guy. You got Grant Levy back out there for another
Grant
one.
Levy is back.
Apologies for cutting you off. Go ahead.
Definitely, we have a lot of twins on campus, actually.
There it is.
Last year we had the Chin twins. Now it's the Castle twins.
Ooh,
who
seniors.
lead the pack.
There we go.
A few guys from home I know, Royce and Ben Dung.
Royce and Ben Dung.
Both twins.
Freshmen, twins. How do you tell them apart?
I mean, I think Ben has a birthmark next to his eye, so it's pretty easy. But if he didn't have that, man, they look identical.
Pretty close, aren't they?
Yeah.
I teach Ben in my 9th grade English class. He regularly gets called Royce by his classmates. Never a good sign. Here comes Porter for the Maroon. The lefty will settle in and hope to get something started here. Coach Webster takes his traditional spot over by the third base coaching box. Bottom of the 5th starts with the ground ball straight to first. That's an easy play for the first baseman, and we've got 1 out on 1 pitch.
Great stuff from Hill there. He seems to be the player who's made the least mistakes on our team so far.
Definitely lots of contact, but no on base there. He had a single in the 3rd, strikeout looking in the 1st, so he is 1 for 3 on the day. Next up is Adam Haddock, the freshman sensation. Bold move by Coach Webster, having a freshman and a sophomore back-to-back. The youth movement here in spots 5 and 6 in the lineup. Haddock is in. Lays off that curveball off the plate. 2-0 count.
Oh, and it looks like it was a strike, maybe?
Maybe the first one was. I may have whiffed on that one. He swings straight through.
And I think that's a smart move from Coach there to have a guy like Adam with the size he has to just send that ball.
There we go. He's only going to grow in the next few years. He delivers the ball over the left fielder's head, perhaps. Oh, that's a bomb. Up and over the fence for a ground rule double. Not too bad from Haddock there.
There you go. Just as I said it. Big hit from Adam. That's what we love to see.
You're a prophet, man. That's some power. Never a doubt with that one. Just a stride or two from going over that fence.
Almost a home run.
And our camera woman Nobles gets in on the game by getting that ball back in play.
Just love the involvement from the sports media team here.
We can't be stopped. Now we've got Nicodem in. He swings at the first pitch and drills it through the gap. Haddock comes around to score. Another hat comes off in the outfield. Nicodem with an RBI single. That is what you want to see.
And
chipping
Nicodem
away.
Is stepping up here as a sub. Not even a sub. He started, but just stepping up into his role and just making all the right plays for Adam to score there. Awesome stuff, Jamie.
Perhaps seeing some exhaustion from Grant Levy. He's been out there all afternoon, and the Episcopal Maroon are finally getting to him. Here comes Toomey. Step off to check the runner at first. Swings through, perhaps to protect his runner. That ball just not in time.
That is
Nicodem
good.
steals the base. Got some good wheels there.
Jamie's doing great right now. Steals, gets a base. But Billy Toomey looked a little bit slow on that swing there.
You know, sometimes at the high school level, hitters will swing through to try to distract the catcher early in a count. Oh, he takes a strike there, and it's quickly 0-2. But the runners in scoring position, they would love to plate that guy. 1 out. Healthy lead from Nicodem. Pitcher steps off, and he scampers back to second base. Takes that lead right again. Toomey lays off a ball in the dirt, and Nicodem is in sliding at third. The wheels continue to move.
And Nicodem, just great work here. With the bases, first to third base. I mean, great stuff here.
Even with just 7 outs left to play, you'd love to see the batter put this ball in play. An out could score a run. We will take that trade. Even still down 6. Let's see if Toomey can hit a sac fly, maybe ground ball on the right side. They will certainly give up this run. The Lions will. Instead, he laces a single into right
Great hit
field.
from Billy Toomey.
Beautiful line drive. The run scores. Episcopal is clawing back.
Billy Toomey is safe on first base. Jamie scores.
You love to see him go to the opposite field, too. That shows a patient approach, and that is going to necessitate a pitching change here for the Lions. We'll see who they bring up next.
Yeah, I mean, Grant's been here for a while, man. His arm's probably really sore right now.
Must be. But a good rally, knock out the starting pitcher, and here come the Maroon.
We still have quite a few fans it seems.
Not too bad.
The morale from the fans here is always great to have. You love to see it.
Hope never dies for these Episcopal fans.
And what do you think the play is here from the coach of the
Quite an
Lions?
intense huddle going on right now.
Yeah.
Strategic, about to be broken up by the umpire who's looking to get them going. I stand corrected. It appears that Levy is going to hang on to the ball here. Holy moly, twice we've thought he's out of this game. Twice he has proved us wrong. He wants the ball. He's a big game pitcher. We were told ahead of the game he was one of their star players. And he has proven that if he can get himself out of this jam. Drew Littlejohn steps in, check over at first. Toomey is back safely. Still just 1 out. Littlejohn ready to hit. 0-0 count. Another check to first base. The lefty batter would love to keep things moving here for the Maroon. That's a strike. The throw a little bit off, and the base is stolen by Toomey. The running game continues to impress, amen?
I mean, Toomey is a fast guy. Immediately he saw that misplay there by the blue team and just take that base.
Littlejohn strokes one into left field. That's going to stay. Oh, and
he
it's
misses the catch.
misplayed. Toomey takes third. Littlejohn right behind him coming into second.
Billy Toomey slides in, kicks up a lot of dust, but does get the base.
The Lions certainly took advantage of some Maroon miscues in the first half of this one. Looks like the Maroon are paying them back right now.
You can hear the chirps from our bench. Morale is up after that play.
They see that they are within striking distance.
The gap closed from 5-12 to 8-12.
I think it's still 7, actually.
Oh.
Got a little ahead of ourselves here. Some quick fingers. That ball stroked into right field. Could be trouble. Diving play. The ball hits the ground. 1 run will score. Wow, a lot going on there. So Casey hits we'll call that a single. Official scoring is going to be ruled a single. Great diving attempt by the right fielder. Casey gets 1 RBI as Toomey comes home to score. But Littlejohn, perhaps wisely, wasn't sure if that one was going to stay up. Oh, excuse me, that's Timmy Albers out there. Must have been a pinch runner there. And looks like we are finally going to get a pitching change here. Second visit, the way the rules work, you can come out once, and if you come out again, you got to take that guy out. But the Maroon have something brewing here. With runners at first and second, 3 runs in the inning.
And let's see what the Charles E. Smith coach is saying. Seems like he really loves Grant on that mound, but looks like he has to give Grant up.
Time for some fresh blood there. 8 runs given up, but quite an outing there for Levy. Not too badly done. The Episcopal hitters have a little huddle going on. The Lion infielders have a little huddle going on. Everybody's talking.
And Grant, I'm not sure what this like kneeling action is.
Just taking a little bit of a break, it seems. Almost prayerful the way they're knelt down there. Looks like the new pitcher is going to be number 8. Sorry, that's number 9. Scratch that. I'm getting old. Number 9, Matty Stillman. That's who you saw warming up earlier, is it not?
That is. My eyes still don't fail me.
Thanks for rubbing that one in. Stillman coming on, another right-hander. We'll see what he's got on offer. Looks like lots of fastballs early on in the warm-up. But the Maroon are back in striking distance. 1 swing could do it if they can get 1 more base runner. We're not going to count on a grand slam. Let's go for a rally here.
And Stillman, let's see if he's able to continue what Grant started, or if Grant was just able to hold our team back now, and now's our time to shine and get a lot of runs in.
You'd love to see it. Min, I've got my fantasy baseball draft tonight. Who do you think I should be eyeing other than Ohtani? Any MLB stars on your radar?
Not too sure right now, but there's that one guy. I believe he's a pitcher. The name is on the tip
We're thinking
of
Paul
my tongue.
Skeens. We're thinking Tarek Skubal. We're thinking
Not any of them,
some
but
big young
Paul
stars.
Skeens is a guy to watch.
Young legend actually didn't even make it out of the first inning today against the New York Mets. The Mets got 5 on him in the first. He threw about 39 pitches and he was done for the day. His, I believe, the shortest outing of his career, unfortunately for him. Shows bunt there and pulls it back. The runners will advance on the wild pitch. A productive first moment here for the Maroon.
Awesome bunt play. Like I said earlier, the bunt might be a powerful tool for our team here.
Sigler maybe bluffing, and he's swinging away. That is a 1-1 count. Swings through it. Sigler flew out to center field in the first inning. He struck out looking in the second and struck out swinging in the fourth. He is out for revenge. Would love to get a hit on his ledger. He swings through another one. That is a 1-2 count.
Morale is up, but it may but it may be 2 up as he's swinging for all of these balls.
Perhaps a bit overzealous, if you don't mind my use of a Membean word there.
It's a great word.
That one spiked. 2-2 count. We may be fighting the sun here at some point in terms of sun going down. If we keep going at this pace, it's been quite a slugfest.
Slow game, honestly.
Ball high. As many fans know, the Episcopal playing field's got a few light towers over the summer, so many of the games will be happening at nighttime for certain teams. Baseball, not one of those teams, nor was softball, unfortunately, but perhaps in future years. Sigler down on strikes, it seems. Not sure what happened there. 2 outs now. And up comes Moses Wurzberger Lopez.
Moses with the green gloves. Let's see what he can do. Ooh.
They are going to intentionally walk Wurzberger Lopez to get to Albright. That you don't see too often. The 2-hitter getting walked to get to the big boy number 3.
Yeah, and I mean, Truman, probably the best hitter on our team for them to do that.
Fascinating to watch. Truman had a walk in the first. He popped out to first base in the second, and he flew out to right field in the third. That ball gets through, and the Maroon cash in, misplayed in center field. 2 runs will score.
And that was a mistake from the Lions coach. Truman is known for these big plays, and right there he just showed us what he is capable of. It is a 2-point game currently.
That is why you do not walk the 2-hitter to get to the big boppers at number 3 and number 4. Here comes Hill Porter, the Maroon not done yet. 2 outs. They would love to get these 2 in and tie up this score. Porter swings on the first pitch. It is popped directly in the air. Looks like it'll be playable. The pitcher will field it, and that is the end of the inning, but not before the Maroons score 5 runs and take the score to 10 for Episcopal High School. 12 for Charles E. Smith Jewish Day School. This thing's not done yet, is it, man?
This inning is what we needed. This is what we talked about at the start of the inning, and the Maroon just showed us that they can bring this back.
Certainly not out of reach. The momentum swings in this one have been wild. Felt like it was the Maroons' game to lose after the first, and then things shifted for a while, and now we are back potentially fighting even. Would love to get a couple more.
Momentum swings in the sport as well. I mean, if you get one big play in, the whole team is just amped up and hyped, and that causes the wave that we've just seen here.
Casey back out on the mound for another inning of work.
And Casey's been all right on the mound as a freshman. It seems he is good with the nerves and is performing well.
Very impressive maturity from the 9th grader out there.
Not sure what the Lions coach has going on. If you're the coach, what is your play now? You have a small lead, but
oh boy. Got to strike back, don't you think? If you've just given up 5, you can't sit with a no-run inning, right?
yeah.
Toomey, the freshman, Casey, the freshman, they would love to hit him around here a little bit. And if you're the Maroon, you have got to have a shutdown inning here. No question in my mind. 1, 2, 3 would be the best way, but no runs, no how if you want to keep going in this game.
And I might have been proved right as Stillman isn't able to keep up what Grant started with.
Very true. Looks like they had a top-heavy rotation. Starting pitcher looked pretty strong, and then they crumbled a little bit in the relief corps. Hopefully that plays into Episcopal's favor as this game progresses.
Nice shot of Jamie there.
We got Drew Littlejohn, as I predicted earlier in the game, warming in the bullpen as a potential relief option for the Maroon.
And you can see that how our team has gone through, like 4 or 5 guys on the mound, but this Lions team has only gone through 2.
Wild. All right, we have got number 4 coming up for the Lions. That is the 6 hitter.
And that is also a Stillman. Stillman, it seems.
Adam Stillman, we can only assume that was the pitcher's brother. You never know. Names are common. He swings at the first one in the dirt. That is an 0-1 count right away. Casey loves to get ahead on these hitters.
And this is the freshman battle right here.
There we go, 9th grade on 9th grade. Who will be victorious? Great pitch there to strike him out looking.
Man, Brennan Casey wins that one.
1 down, quick work of him on 3 pitches. Next up, we got number 8. This is A.J. Sauls.
A.J. Sauls.
Swinging at the first pitch, just pounding the zone is Brennan Casey. That is a strike, swinging.
A.J. Sauls also a freshie.
Another swing through it. I think we found a game plan that works, which is load up the zone with strike after strike. 0-2 count quickly.
Brennan Casey doing well.
Oh, nibbling the corner there. Can't quite get it to go. 1-2 count.
Brennan Casey, all he needs is one more strike.
He did it.
That looks good.
2 in a row looking, and that is the second out. I think the doctor ordered a 1-2-3 inning. We'll see if they can deliver with the third one here. 2 strikeouts looking. You don't see that too often. The Lions may be getting a bit tired, not taking the bats off their shoulders. Love to see Casey get ahead again. Drilled to center field. Sigler is up for it. And that is a single-digit pitch inning. Flies out to center field. Exactly what the Maroon wanted. They head to the bottom of the 6th, down 2 runs.
Brennan Casey did awesome there for our team. Those pitches, man, were just beautiful. And Thomas to end it off with that catch. Perfect.
The momentum stays with the Maroon, but they are still behind by a couple on the scoreboard. We'll see if they can scratch back. Men, tell me about the second semester. What are your class highlights we got going on this time of year?
Class highlights. Definitely the work seems like it's gotten a bit more. It never stops here at Episcopal with the work. It just keeps going up. Maybe in May it goes down for a little bit, but then it goes back up because it is exam week at the end of May.
You getting nervous about becoming a junior here?
Dude, time flies by. My freshman year going in to my dorm room for the first time seems like last week. And now, in a few months, I am going to be a junior.
Crossing that halfway point of your EHS education. Assuming, of course, that you pass all your tests so you don't get held back for sophomore year. That would be tragic.
That would be. I mean, for your kids, I mean, is it good? Is it bad in the classroom?
My classes are doing pretty well. I had, actually, in the last 24 hours, multiple assessments come in all 4 of my sections. And the grades outdid my expectations, I'll say that much. I had, for the first time ever, I never made you do this, my 9th graders writing in-class essays by hand.
Wow.
In the era of AI, sometimes that is the way we go. And they rose to the challenge.
And I mean, by hand, it must be hard to read a few of the kids' words.
Certainly. we managed. I got right back to them because I, of course, graded by hand. I had my red pen wagon. So I'm sure they'll struggle with my handwriting just as much as I struggle with theirs. Number 9 back out there for another go with the Lions.
Ooh.
Ball 1 there to Adam Haddock.
Ball 1 almost hits him in the chest, actually.
Haddock delivered the biggest blow of this game, at least in terms of distance, with the ground rule double last inning. He swings big again. That is a 1-1 count. Oh, fouled off. That ball was juicy, ready to be smacked, and he couldn't quite get a barrel on it. One-two count. Bounces in and away. That is 2-2 even. Not every day you see double digits for both teams offensively. This has been a matchup of juggernauts here. The pitchers are suffering for it.
A lot of runs.
Here comes the pitch. Just a bit too far inside. Ducked out of that one.
And it is full.
Full count, bottom of the sixth. We'll see how Haddock can get things started for the Maroon. He swings through it. Frustration, slams the bat. Understandably, he wanted to set the table. And the Lions instead get a strikeout to start their bottom of the sixth.
Very frustrated look from Adam there, swinging the bat straight into the ground.
You know, it's a little more satisfying at the major league level. You smash your bat and it splinters. Here with metal bats, not too easy to smash one of those. Here comes Nicodem looking for another shot. That ball bounces in for ball one. Nicodem started off the game with a walk in the first. He flew out to center field in the third, and he delivered a key RBI single in the fifth in the middle of that big rally. Gets another chance just an inning later. Another ball, 2-0. Sunset looking beautiful out there just beyond the left field fence. Maroon bench a little more subdued here. Another ball low. Way ahead in the count, 3-0.
The Maroon bench, I need to hear more chirps from them, man.
A little surprising. They've lost a little bit of their mojo, but we'll see if they can get it back. He watches that one in. That's a strike, 3-1. Good one to take. We need base runners at this point in the game. 2 chances left as the sun sets. That one bends in for a strike, bringing the count to full. The right fielder struggling with the sun a little bit. He's in a tough spot. Anything in the air over there is going to be tricky.
And Jamie thought it was a ball there.
Got a little ahead of himself. That one's certainly a ball. Almost hits him in the helmet. He is a base runner, and that means the Maroon will bring the tying run up to bat. Not that we're necessarily expecting a home run out of Toomey, but hey, nothing's out of the question here. Nicodem on first. He got up 3-0. Stillman fought back to 3-2, but Nicodem wins that battle. And here comes Toomey. Swinging on first pitch, he pops it high in the air. Looks like it might be playable for the third baseman. He can't quite reel it in, but that is a foul ball. Strike one.
Billy Toomey seemed excited there, but the excitement quickly left his body.
Sounded good off the bat, just a little bit of the wrong angle. See if he can straighten that one out here. Pitcher sets and deals. Oh, that ball was outside. He swung and he fouled it off. Looked like Nicodem might have been in motion there.
Bad swing from BT.
Quickly down 0-2. See if he can crawl out of that hole. Checks him at first. Safe.
And Grant there is actually on first base.
There we go. Did we get a pinch runner going on here? Oh, sorry. You're talking about the defender.
Looks like Alex Haddock is playing.
Here we go. Runner goes. Sort of a weak throw from the knees. Base is stolen by Nicodem there.
And Jamie, we've seen, has done this the whole game, takes advantage of these opportunities and gets the base.
Those Episcopal wheels continue to bite the Lions. See if Toomey can bring him home. Holy moly, the ball is called a strike, and he is down looking. It comes to Drew Littlejohn, the lefty, to see if we can plate this run and get things back to a one-run game.
Okay, not the best stuff from BT here, but let's see if Drew...
I apologize. That is Timmy Albers, who came in for Littlejohn. We're a little behind the times here. Albers watches high. Albers swings. Can't quite connect there.
Can't quite get a little bit of a angle change here.
It's a long enough game that we got camera batteries dying left and right. Our center field camera will be back up and running in just a moment. Josie Rogers on the case. Another ball in the dirt there.
And Jamie just looks eager to get to that third base.
2 outs here. There's Albers. He swings and connects. Will that get down in right field?
And Jamie is going.
That is a foul ball. Not by much from our angle. Tough luck for Albers. Great stroke on that one.
It sounded good, and Jamie obviously very sad that he ran all the way back to home base to have to go back to his original base.
He's getting his steps in there. Don't worry about it. He's got his watch tracker, I'm sure. Closing his rings, as we say in the elder millennial world. Albers connects again, but foul. Fighting away with 2 strikes. You love to see it.
Speaking of rings, you can actually wear a ring now to actually track your steps and stuff.
Is that right?
Stuff like that.
Are you a sleep tracking kind of guy?
No, I'm not.
Strokes it right into center field. That is going to play to run. Nicodem's got the wheels to get all the way home. He slides in safely, and Albers has delivered an RBI single.
Great stuff from Albers. Great slide from Jamie.
A cloud of dust at home plate. And this is a 1-run ball game.
And Jamie's up there for one of the most impactful players on our team.
Not too bad. If this is his first game, I'm impressed. Here comes Brendan Casey, hoping to help his own cause. The pitcher now at bat. A little false throw over to first base. Checks on Albers. Here comes Casey. He takes a ball low to start off.
Well, you said earlier, I'm not much of a sleep tracking guy, but I have a few friends who do.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I just don't understand it. Just go to bed and wake up.
Ground ball to shortstop. They'll make the play right to second base and finish the inning, but not before the Maroon can strike for another run. This is a 1-run ball game heading to the 7th. You can't make this kind of thing up. You can't script it quite like this. We have some intrigue in the final inning.
The Maroon started off not the greatest, but have come back from a 7-point loss.
Would love to see them come back even just a little bit further.
I mean, if they win here, that would be the upset set of dreams.
Certainly have never lost heart. Men, speaking of sleep, who among your friend group has the worst sleep schedule?
Worst sleep schedule.
I want to know.
I mean, it's between Luis Noto and
could have predicted that one a mile away.
Shortstop right here on the field.
Is that right?
Billy Toomey probably slept good for the game, but in the off season, man, he's been known to stay up quite late. Wake up quite late.
We thought that they were working to take away some of those issues with the internet restrictions this year. How has that affected the students?
Yeah, I mean, lot different from when I was a freshman. It's definitely a change. For me, I don't enjoy it personally because sometimes work has to get done past 12, and
I seem to remember you often would do some editing late at night.
I would. All right, on my first day of classes with you, actually, I came into class quite late.
Things you'd rather not know as a teacher. This is good. This is good. At least you're being honest.
Yeah, and on my first day, I was like, this sucks, and I went to you after class, apologizing. Really sorry for being late, sir. Might have said sir 100 times that day.
And look, here we are, broadcast partners just a year later.
Yeah.
We got a military helicopter coming overhead. Such are the perks of living in Northern Virginia, so close to the Pentagon.
And we are getting a shot here of the copter.
Would you look at that? Oh, it's executing a banking turn. Look at that. Brings me back. I've heard, this was before my time at Episcopal, and I've heard that a helicopter from the military has actually landed on this baseball field a few years back. They were having a mechanical issue and needed to land in a big flat space. Episcopal could provide that big flat space. As a single is stroked into right field, straight to Albers there to start off the inning for the Lions. The military helicopter that landed, wow, we just had a circle executed right over our heads. It's going back for more. Perhaps they're taking a little bit of baseball.
There's another circle. Nope, they are going.
And they're off to the Pentagon. Perhaps they just wanted to see if the Lions would put up another run this inning. All those years back, the helicopter, after it landed on this field, apparently they said, "Is there anything we can do for you, Episcopal?" And Episcopal said, "If you wouldn't mind, could you take some pictures, aerial pictures of the campus?" So we sent a camera back up with the military helicopter, and they took some good pictures because, of course, being near the Pentagon, airspace is restricted. We can't usually do that ourselves. We got a little, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours with the United States military. Here we go, nobody out. Episcopal would love to keep the runner off the board here. Strike 3. That is the first out.
And Brennan Casey is on form today.
Lots of called third strikes for Casey here. That runner stays put right at first base. Sigler shifting over to pull for the right-handed hitter here. Number 14, Levy settles in, throw to first. He's back safely. We just got word from the booth that the helicopter that just circled around us was in fact Marine One, famous for carrying the president. We could have just had a visit from our president. Not sure if he's a baseball fan.
I think he is a massive sports fan.
That's for sure.
Might have been some banter from the president there.
You think he was chirping the Maroon here?
Maybe the Lions, man. Maybe
he's
on our side.
The Lions, of course, coming over from Rockville, Maryland, not too far. Runner goes. Wurzburger's throw is in time, but the tag just a bit high. The runner gets a hand in. That was a bang-bang play. Now we've got a runner in scoring position. If you're the Maroon, you do not want that man to come around and touch home plate. We'll see if Casey can keep him there.
And that is Aviv Steen on the base for the Lions, which I met earlier in the bathroom.
Oh, laced into left field. That's going to get down. The run will score, and it gets past Sigler. Showing some frustration with himself. Ball goes underneath the fence, and the runner will stop at second base.
And Sigler does not look happy at all with that play.
The frustration's coming out a little bit. It is 13-11. Maroon have got to hold it together if they want a chance in the bottom of the 7th here. Hopefully Casey can settle down. That was a good piece of hitting, but shouldn't have necessarily scored a run. Got through the outfield, and the rest is history.
Field go high school chance.
The fans are few but mighty. Let's see if they can bring their team back. Casey delivers. Drill to the shortstop. Toomey catches and holds on to it. Almost thought about getting the guy at second there, doubling him off, but he got back safely. There are 2 outs with the man at second base in this 2-run ball game.
Billy Toomey, great catch there.
Call that an atom ball, right? Didn't even have to move. Casey comes set. Pulls that one a bit. A ball. Ball 1. New pitcher warming for the Lions. We'll see if that's the closer over there. Haddock dancing in and out to keep the runner close. That ball is right back to the pitcher. Throws over to first to Albright, and that's the end of the inning. So we are back at a 2-run ball game. It is 13-11. The Lions in the lead. This is what you want if you're the Maroon. One more chance. 2 runs to score. If they can do it, they can tie. If they can score 3, we're walking off.
And we need to score here, which is quite obviously.
3 outs to play with for the Episcopal High School Maroon. Let's see if we get that closer into play or if we'll still have Mr. Stillman, Maddie coming in. The sunset coming down beautifully.
And a shot of the bench here.
They look locked in. It's been a long game. Exhaustion, dirt on the pants with all the base stealers, the sweat dripping down, and yet here's their chance.
Here's their chance. A super tense moment for our team. Walker Brewer walking past.
It will be Stillman actually back for another inning, but it looks like they had a pitcher kind of ready to go just in case. So Stillman will get the first crack at it. The Maroon are going to have the top of the order. This is exactly what you want here, right? Sigler coming up, followed by Moses Worsberger Lopez, Truman Albright, and Hill Porter. All it takes is 2 to tie it and 3 to win.
After this game, Adam might be a contender for 3rd or 4th.
Could be good. Certainly showcased some power today. I thought Nicodem showcased some good speed and awareness on the base paths.
Oh yeah, he is definitely rising up the ranks.
The future is bright for the Maroon. The sun is setting. We are playing against time here. Hopefully the Maroon can figure out quickly either how to win this ball game or perhaps how to be stymied by the Lions. Sigler steps in. He is bunting to get on base, delivers a beauty. It is just foul. 0-1 count. He'll take a little jog back. Trying to get men on the base paths any way they can. You can't hit a 2-run home run with nobody on base. But all we need is one base runner to get the tying run up. A few more fans trickling out, perhaps after having had their dinner.
Just shows you that it's been a long game. It's 6:48 currently.
Swings through it. It's quickly an 0-2 count. Sigler's had some high highs and low lows in this game. We'll see if he can end on a high note, getting on base here for his teammates.
I keep thinking it's a Friday, man.
It certainly feels like a Friday. We got one more. I teach 4 classes tomorrow, man. Holy moly.
Yeah, I attend 4. It's quite.
You lucky devil.
Quite a long day.
It's a 1-2 count for Sigler. Grounded over to the shortstop. Bobbled, and he will get on base. Thomas Sigler does his job. The Episcopal Maroon have the base runner that they needed.
Thomas Sigler, not sure how he pulled that one off, but he did. And that is what we need.
Logan Druxman, the center fielder, seems ready to come in at a moment's notice. Perhaps if there's another base runner, we'll see the closer make an appearance. But for now, it's Moses Worsberger Lopez stepping in against Stillman. The lefty squares to bunt, pulls it back. The ball's in the dirt. Sigler is away to second base. And the Maroon get what they wanted without having to even bunt with one of their better hitters, Moses there.
And what a play.
Moses steps in again. He is bunting right down the third base line. A beauty, but foul.
It looked good there.
Sigler will try to create some chaos on the base path, see if we can get a misplay out of the Lions. Again, that is the tying run in the batter's box there in the form of Moses Wurzburger Lopez. A home run would tie it. Sigler dances off. He turns back to the bag. And he just slides under the tag to get back safely. Certainly caught flat-footed, but it wasn't a perfect throw from the pitcher. A little bit of good fortune there for the high school.
That was a close one.
Moses now swinging away. That's a ball low. I believe that makes it a 2-1 count. Not a single other team out here practicing. It is a baseball day. Oh, again, the throw works. He is not sliding back in, and he is tagged out. Not much excuse for that play. You got to be getting dirty there. Sliding head first, ideally. At the very least, you got to be sliding in feet first. A little bit of a mental error there in addition to the physical one, and he is picked off. Huge play for the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, if you go for it once and you barely get out, you can't go for it twice.
Some frustration there from Sigler in the dugout. Understandably so. That means that no longer is Wurzburger Lopez the tying run. He swings and laces the ball down the left field line. That's going to get out of play. Still alive.
Moses just all these hits, but they all turn to fouls.
2 outs to play with for the Maroon. That ball's going to stay up, and Wurzburger Lopez gets on base. Here comes Truman Albright as the tying run once again. Stop you if you've heard this before. We'll see if Wurzburger Lopez is moving around the base paths.
But with Mo at first base, this is his strength right here.
Usually the wisdom would say you don't want him in motion because he is not the tying run. Oh, and Albright grounds to third base. Play across the diamond. Wurzburger Lopez gets to third. He slides in safely, so we have 1 out made there at first base on Albright. But Wurzburger Lopez ends up at third.
And as I said, that is his strength there, being able to go from the first to the third.
Here comes Hill Porter, again representing the tying run. We get a visit to the mound. Not sure if we're going to see the closer here. It looks like it may just be a checkup on Mr. Stillman.
Good shot of here with Mo and Coach Webb.
Certainly an unconventional play for Webster to call for a stolen base there. If Wurzburger Lopez gets thrown out, then you've eliminated the batter being the tying run. Goes against established wisdom. I guess they've just been thinking all day they've been able to run on this catcher.
Yeah, I mean, this game's been such a roundabout that you just got to do stuff. The knowledge from before, it doesn't really account here, as there's just so many things going on.
Variables here.
Variables.
We've got Hill Porter here ready to turn this into a brand new ball game if he can drive the ball over the fence. That ball is wide. Ball 1-1-0 count. Wurzburger Lopez still stuck at third. You want to be super safe with that run because that does not tie up the ball game. Hill Porter represents the tying run. Let's see if he can get himself on base. He drills the ball to the second baseman. This could be it. Second baseman throws wide of first base. The run will score, and Episcopal is still alive. Good hustle by good hustle by Porter there.
Awesome play there from Hill and Moses.
A 1-run ball game, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. The drama is here. Let's see if the high school can make good on their desire to win this ball game. Adam Haddock is up. He delivered the biggest hit in this game. A booming double over the left fielder's head way back in the 5th inning.
It's up to Hill and Adam to make this game work.
He is squaring to bunt. Holy moly, what is happening here? Hill Porter steals second base. Perhaps that was an intentional bunt through. Not sure why you would have the go-ahead run at home. Squaring to bunt with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Certainly unconventional, but hey, it worked out in this moment.
I mean, we can see from the coaching staff here that a lot of unconventional plays, but they do work
He
out.
drills it to center field. That could be the end of the ball game, and it is. The high school comes up just short. Heartbreaking loss, 13-12. You can see the frustration playing out there for the Maroon. Men, it's been a glorious journey with you. I'm sorry that we couldn't pull a W out of that one.
Hey Jamie, it's been a pleasure. Awesome game, but it seems that our team comes a little short.
A little bit short. We appreciate the viewers for tuning in with us. Hope to be back again soon, hopefully for something in the win column. But thanks for spending a windy Thursday afternoon